Hey guys, I thought I would give you guys a little update on the issues I've been going through with my hormones. I've kind of posted a few pics and things that I have been experiencing probably over the summer, and I finally got tested here in September, back in September. So hormones were great after my competition a complete year ago. My competitions were back in October and November of 2013. And everything was great. Everything was running smoothly. Hormones were fine. And then around in April or so, I went and got them retested because I like to go get my hormones tested about every 3 to 4 months anyways, especially where I get extremely lean at some point and, I lift really heavy. And so my hormones, I like to keep track of them. I like to have blood work just so I know that everything is okay, running smoothly. I'm here to tell you, when I did my competitions back in the fall last year, I was not on anything. I do not take steroids. I do not do all of that other stuff. I'm around it. I'm in that industry. I know a lot about it. I've been around doctors that are prescribe it, and so I know a lot about testosterone and hormones like estrogen, progesterone, thyroids, pituitary glands, you name it. I know a lot about it, but I'm not a guru about it, but I'm not stupid either. But I would be completely honest with you guys if I was on anything, and I wasn't. Never have. I'm too nervous to, because I know it can really F up your hormones. Well, I'm here to tell you that even if you don't take anything, and even being extremely lean, your hormones can still fluctuate. You're a human being, whether you're a mom or a girl in her late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, your hormones are constantly changing without needing to actually add stuff. My hormones were fine. The only thing after my competition, my estrogen had lowered, which is normal when you get extremely lean. And that's why women, the lower our fat storages are, or the fat on our body, the less estrogen we need. That's why our periods stop sometimes, things like that. And our testosterone and progesterone levels kind of become more dominant than estrogen. But mine wasn't too terribly bad. So we just kept track of it, and everything was fine. But by around April, I went and got tested just because I'm like, okay, it's that time again. And I was thinking at that point in time, I was going to go to nationals. So I wanted to get more blood work done before I went to nationals for a physique competition. Went in, and my progesterone was really low all of a sudden, and we don't know why. So the doctor I had gone to at the time, he prescribed me some progesterone cream. And he's like, I want you to do this only 10 days out of every month, and it's going to, keep your cycles regular and whatnot and bring your progesterone back up. And let's see if that kind of helps, it had mostly to do with my period. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. Started taking progesterone, and all summer long, things got worse and worse and worse. And there was nothing really wrong in the first place. But now, after taking the progesterone 10 days out of every month, things got really weird. I started losing my hair. I just lost some right there. Started losing my hair more than usual. Like, especially in the shower is when I would notice it. Just like chunks were like falling out. My patience level was like very little. I could fly off the handle, which is so not like me. I'm a very patient, happy-go-lucky kind of person, and I started experiencing mood swings where I would be fine one minute and then I could fly off the handle the next, or I would be crying the next, and I am not a crier. You'd have to really, really upset me to make me cry. And I was breaking out really bad along my jawline and around my mouth, which is, your hormones are probably off. And what else? There was another thing. I can't remember. I'll probably think about it in a minute. Anyways, it got worse and worse and worse all summer, and I kept thinking, no, I'm just going to hang tight. I'm just going to see what happens. Well, nothing got better. So I went to a different doctor here locally, and she's like, okay, we need to get your hormones checked again. So by September, I got 2 different hormone tests within 1 month. And one was a panel, like a full panel. the first part 3 days after I had started my period, and then another one that I needed to do on my 21 day. And went back to her this week. Got all my test results because now it is like the beginning of October. Well, now it's mid-October. And I have no hormones, which makes absolutely no sense. Like, I have no testosterone. My estrogen is like gone. And my progesterone was really, really extremely low the first test. And then the second test on my 21 day, it was like through the roof, which makes sense because that is at the time when I am taking my progesterone cream. She's saying, these numbers don't add up. She's like, are you sure you haven't taken anything? I'm like, I swear, why would I lie to you? Like, I'm not, if I was taking something besides my progesterone, I would let you know. So she can't understand what's going on. I don't understand. So the plan is we're going to start from the ground up. She's taking me off everything, taking me off my progesterone, just stop taking it. And she was more worried about my testosterone levels because she's like, the lifestyle that I do live, she's like, your testosterone, you have none. Like, how are you even getting up in the morning? And I'm like, I don't know. She's like, are you depressed? And I'm like, well, I'm tired, but I've been tired since I was like in high school. So that's just, I'm a tired person. I could have 4 hours of sleep. I could have 12 hours of sleep and I'm still going to be tired and want to nap the next day. That's just me, I think, genetically. Then all of a sudden, oh, that's nothing. My libido has gone like considerably down, and that's so not like me. So she wants to take out everything and start supplementing just testosterone cream. Very, very low dose. Very low dose. I've got it right here, and it's a cream that I put on every day. She wants to see how I do in the next month or two, just taking a very low dose testosterone cream once a day. And then I'm going to get my hormone panels done again, probably the end of November or the first part of December. And she says if the testosterone is not bringing up my levels to where she wants them to be, then more than likely I will need to get a testosterone pellet put in. And that is like a little pellet that they put underneath the skin, and it releases doses of testosterone in your system, and then the pill like dissolves like in 2 to 3 months, depending on your metabolism and how your body, kind of like generates it, I guess, or uses it. I'm hoping this works. I've never been a big fan of anyone getting on testosterone cream. My biggest concern was like, can I rub this off on my kids? But I'm actually putting this between my thighs is where it's going. And my kids aren't in that area. So I'm not worried about it rubbing off on my children. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm not taking anything else. I'm just going to be taking the testosterone cream and do my normal stuff. I do my BCAAs, I do my fish oil, I do my multivitamin, I take a vitamin B complex, and that's about it. What else? I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I just want to keep you guys posted because I know there's a lot of women out there that are my age, very young. I'm only 32, have a couple of kids, and they're like, why are my hormones out of whack? I don't get it. Sometimes there's no rhyme or reason. Sometimes your body just goes out of whack and we don't know why. I would love to have had an excuse. Like, yeah, I got extremely lean to the point where it just whacked out my body and blah, blah. No, because I was fine afterwards. This is a whole year later that I'm now dealing with some issues. And I've never taken anything, so I don't know. Sometimes I think God just likes to play a mean trick on you, or he's just using me as an example, and I'm going to spread the word to everyone. Other than that, I will keep you guys posted, but I wanted to let you guys know what it was I was going through, what I'm going through, and I'm not shy to talk about it because I know I'm not the only one. Sorry, I'm really wiggly with my camera because I just did shoulders today, and I hammered the crap out of them, and so now I'm shaky. But other than that, Let me know if any of you women are also going through something very similar to this. What did your doctor have you do to kind of fix the problem? I'm not saying, hey, if your hormones all jacked up, go to your doctor and get on some steroids and get on some testosterone. No, because I'm still very leery of this, but I don't want to lie about it either, because people are like, oh, I've never taken testosterone and blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm here to tell you I'm about to, because my doctor told me to, and it's kind of trial and error, I guess. I hate the fact that my body has to be supplemented with hormones to get my hormones back to where they should be. Talking to my doctor, she was very adamant about wanting to start very, very low and see where my body takes me, see if we need to add anything later on down the road, but she's hoping within the next year my hormones will do their thing on their own. This is going to be a very gradual thing, and then I gradually have to kind of come off of them. It's not like you take all this, get to where you want to be and then stop taking it. It doesn't work like that, because even taking testosterone, even in a cream, you're supplementing it. So it gets to the point where your body thinks it doesn't need to produce its own. That's why a lot of men, when they take really high doses of steroids, suddenly when they stop taking it, their estrogen and everything and their testosterone just plummets. And it's because their body was like, I don't need to make this testosterone anymore. You're giving it to me. And that's why you hear a lot of guys, when they are on steroids, when they do high doses like that, they have to gradually bring themselves down so that their body will eventually start making its own again. This is kind of a different scenario because I'm not taking high doses of it, and this is to actually get my levels back to normal for my particular age and activity level and what I do. So I don't know how long this will take for me, but she's hoping within a year we can get this figured out and I will actually be back on track. She's leery of me doing any other competitions in the future just because she's afraid this could just totally ruin everything that we're trying to fix. But at the same time, I do want to do another competition in the future, but right now I just want to be healthy. I want to focus on just being healthy from the inside out, and I want to keep you guys posted. So no competitions probably in the next year or so, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be training any different. That doesn't mean I'm going to be eating any different, because what I do is freakishly healthy, and for someone as healthy as me to go through what I'm going through, it just makes you wonder, right? So let me know what you guys think. Just wanted to keep you posted, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.